Boom. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Was it Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, we're going to be looking at another brewery that I think I've kind of come to terms of loving lately, just because I love their fruited sours. And when it comes to like any of the other styles of beer, I haven't really had much of them, but I've been getting a load of the fruited sours from them, and I'm pretty damn excited to try this one because I know this one's not going to be in that realm of like a jammy, kind of thick and heavy kind of sour. This one's going to be like a really nice tropical fruit / citrusy tart ale. And because today we got another one from Great Notion this afternoon called the Queen of Fruits. I really love their can art. They always like go really in depth with colors and all that stuff. They have that token kind of style that they put on their cans, which I think is really cool. This guy comes out at a whopping 6% ABV, so yeah, easily in that sessionable range, I would say. Definitely you can have a few of them and still be okay, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited this one. I'm expecting some really nice tropical notes, maybe a little bit of like a tropical fruit, like mangoes in there, and like maybe like, I think they said in here, so this is a, okay, so they have this, it's a tart ale with passion fruit mango and mangosteen, which what I found out, mangosteen, their name is actually, it's a mangosteen is technically called the queen of the fruits. So I'm pretty damn excited to try this one. So without further ado, let's crack this guy open and see what this thing's like on the smell. Oh, holy crap. Very, very strong on the passion fruit. Holy crap. Definitely getting strong, like, tropical fruit notes. Mainly passion fruit on the nose. It's a nice sweetness coming through. And, yeah, this smells absolutely delicious. So, I'll be pouring it into my Whistle Punk tulip glass this afternoon. Let's see how this guy pours. I'm expecting a nice kind of golden color to it. Not really expecting any thickness at all. It's just going to be kind of a little bit of a haze to it, but let's see how it pours. Yep, nice golden color. A little bit of head, but not much. Guessing some nice effervescence is going to come with this. But yeah, definitely really, really nice golden color. A little bit of like a murky haziness to it, but not much. Definitely seeing all the bubbles stick to the side of the glass. Still getting a really, really strong amount of passion fruit on the side, on the smell. So I'm pretty damn excited. But before I taste this guy, let's look over here and see what they consider similar beers to this one. So Untapped always shows like 5 different beers that they would consider similar to this if you can't get your hands on anything from Great Notion. So what I'm looking at here, so we got one from Martin House. They actually have the pickle sour on here as a similar beer, which is interesting. So they got the Slushy XXL herb jar from 450 North, which is their fruited Berliner Weiss. I'm not really considering anything from 450 North something that's similar to this. Let's see, they got one from Energy City, the Bistro Pumpkin Cobbler, which I wouldn't consider similar because that's more pumpkin fall kind of flavors when you're getting bright, vibrant, tropical flavors in this one. Then they got the Chonk Funky Monkey from Drecker, which I still wouldn't consider in the same realm as this, just because it's more, this is like that kind of kettle sour realm where it's not really huge amounts of fruit puree in there. So, but this one right here might be the one that takes the cake. So, greetings from Holly Beach from Parish Brewing Company is their fruited Berliner Weiss. That's a 5.1. It's a tropical tiki inspired Berliner Weiss loaded with pineapple, mango, passion fruit, coconut cream, and toasted coconut. Yeah, this would probably be the one I would suggest if you can't get your hands on any of the Queen of the Fruits from Great Notion. Maybe you can get your hands on this greetings from Holly Beach from Parish Brewing Company. That might be a good alternative for you if you can't get your hands on this, just because I'm expecting all these tropical flavors to be kind of the same way. There's going to be a slight tartness from those tropical fruits because a lot of those have like a natural tartness to it. So without further ado, I think it's time to drink this guy because I just love that color. It's a very, very nice golden color to it. Still love that strong kind of passion fruit on the nose. So without further ado, it's time to drink this. Cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Oh yeah. Anything with like passion fruit or guava to me always has like a nice little funk to it, which it kind of makes an overall really nice experience. So with this, getting really, really strong passion fruit up front, get a really nice tartness to it. Definitely, if you guys notice, my eyes start to squint a little bit because of the tartness, so there's a fair amount of tartness in it. Very effervescent, a lot of bubbly on the mouthfeel, not really any creaminess going on whatsoever. So you're getting the passion fruit up front, slight pineapple flavors in there, definitely enhancing that tropical fruit overhaul flavor. And then you got to get a slight citrus in there from the mangosteen, because the mangosteen's kind of similar to like an orange or like a... Well, I'm trying to think what the other fruit is. So it's definitely like in that orange family. It's a citrus, I would say, what a mangosteen is. So definitely bringing in that citrusy note to it, where citrus and tropical fruits always go hand in hand with each other. So yeah, this is overall, there's a nice sweetness to it, but it kind of, the sweetness comes in at the end after you get the nice passion fruit flavor and you get the tartness from it, and then you get washed over by just this nice passion fruit, mango, pineapple sweetness, and it's done really, really well. Absolutely done really, really well. Because I'm thinking, even though they don't say there's any pineapple in this, I think there's probably, they probably added a concentrate in there to enhance those tropical fruit notes a little bit. And yeah, it's light, it's refreshing, it's definitely perfect for a nice like warm summer day, even though we're kind of out of those in here in the Midwest. But overall, yeah, It's absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really a big fan of this. So, let's see what other people are saying about this guy. So, like I said before we get into what people said, it's a 6% ABV. And no IBUs because they might hop it a little bit. There's probably enough to not be measurable. But the description of this guy says, Queen of the Fruits is a tart ale brewed with loads of tropical fruits. Passion fruit, mango, and mangosteen, commonly referred as the Queen of the Fruits, come together in harmony for this light, refreshing beverage fit for a queen. Well, I'm not a queen. I'm a dude, so definitely not fitting that kind of aspect of it. But with over 2,438 rating, this one has an average rating of 4.08 out of 5, which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Great Notion definitely comes out and brings out some really, really good sours, I would say. All the ones that I've had from them for like the jammy pants and all that kind of stuff, where they kind of get into that realm of that thicker, kind of jammy, heavier kind of sour, they do really well, but then they kind of go into the realm of more of like the kettle sour kind of thing, to where using the citric acid they would use to brew it and all that kind of stuff to sour it, and using the enough concentrates or the fruit purees in there to kind of bring out those strong fruit flavors. Yeah, they did an absolutely fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. So looking here on the ratings here, I have a couple friends who actually checked this one, and you can even see Duchess right here. He checked this one in back in June, gave it a 4 out of 5, saying on the nose you get really fruits from the passion fruit and the mango. Pour is golden yellowish orange. Taste is really tart mango and hints of passion fruit. So yeah, he gave that a 4 out of 5. And then another friend of mine saying perfection, passion fruit and mango are a match made in heaven for sour beers. Highly recommend this one from Great Notion Brewing. Gave it a 4.5 out of 5. So the two friends that I've had try this one have given it pretty good reviews, which is good to know, because knowing that these guys kind of gave it their praise, I can easily, and after I've had like a sip of it, definitely knowing that this is up there with a pretty damn good kettle sour. Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. So, let's see what other people had to say about this one. So this guy gave it a 5 out of 5, saying these beers are great. Great is all capitalized, so he's emphasizing on there. And this guy gave it a 4.25, saying beer is fantastic, really nice tartness, long day. Those, I don't know, he's talking about corn dogs. I'm probably at the picture, I don't know. But yeah, he gave it a 4.5, purchased at the Oklahoma Wine and Liquor, which is... okay, that's deceiving because that's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So the Oklahoma Wine and Liquor is actually in Wisconsin. So let's see, we got this guy gave it a 4.25, purchased at Great Notion Brewing, Alberta, which is their location in Portland, Oregon. Of course, Great Notion is out of Portland, so let's see, we got right here. We got another 4 out of 5. Let's see, 4 out of 5. Another 4.25 out of 5. Let's see. It's rated a 3.75 with the little circle scale, but this person gave it a 3.85. So he's a little bit more past the 3.75 realm. So this guy gave it a 4. Purchased off Tavor, which is how I got mine. So let's see. This guy tried it, didn't give it a rating, but he said, wish it tasted as good as it smells. Still pretty good, though. And he purchased it at the East Side Grocery in New York. Okay, so what are you saying with it? I'm trying to understand that, because to me, when you smell this thing, it's exactly what you taste. Because a lot of the times, the passion fruit's going to be the most pungent thing, and when you drink this thing, the passion fruit slaps you in the face. It's absolutely like, it's not a subtle hit in the face. It's just like a literally just passion fruit bomb on your face, which is one of the reasons why I like this one so much, I think, just because the passion fruit is so pungent that where sometimes you don't get, when they have passion fruit in beer, it's not the most predominant flavor in it. But knowing that they tried to make that one of the most predominant things in here, and then adding that mango kind of mangosteen thing at the end to balance everything out, making that overall tropical experience. Yeah, fantastic job. Fantastic job from Great Notion. With the tartness on this, it's definitely up there. Definitely up there in tartness. I'd probably give this pretty close to like a 3.75, almost a 4 out of 5 for tartness for me. So there's a nice tartness. So if you like your beers nice and tart, this would definitely be one for you, 100%. And kind of hitting that really refreshing. Just every time I take a sip, my eyes kind of squint a little bit, just because the tartness is that predominant. But overall, absolutely delicious. So let's start thinking about what we're going to be doing for ratings on this guy. Pour a little bit more into the glass. I don't think I'll be able to empty it, but oh well. Can art. Yeah, I'm always a really big fan of Great Notion's can art. When it comes to what they do, they have a specific theme to where it's like, a lot of it's like campfire in the woods kind of situations. So you see a lot of like lumberjack themes or people just wearing overalls, the kind of lumberjack outfits and all that kind of stuff. But this one is like a more of a tropical feel. It has like the parrot or parakeet in the jungle and all that stuff. So that's a really cool touch. They definitely really enjoy to use bright, vibrant colors, which I always can appreciate because that's something that's going to catch your attention if you pick it up at a liquor store or a bottle shop. So really, really like the colors. I love the art style in there, the kind of animation style where they did on it to where it's kind of like a drawing almost. And a lot of Great Notions beers have that kind of style to that, which I can always appreciate. So yeah, overall, really, really cool. I like how they put, like with the stamp of when it was brewed, all they say is "Hail to the Queen." I don't know if you see that up top. So yeah, you kind of see it on there. It says "Hail to the Queen," which I really like. That's a nice touch. So overall, can art is fantastic. Easy 4.75 out of 5 for can art. Really love the colors. It's definitely something that would catch my attention at a liquor store or a bottle shop. So if I got this in a flight at Great Notion, would I get another one? To be honest, absolutely. I really like the. If I was getting a kettle sour, this is kind of the realm of flavors that I enjoy. Definitely, really. Tartness may be a little bit close to being too tart for me, but overall, that sweet passion fruit flavor that kind of comes in at the end and cuts away the tartness it's the saving grace for this beer. So, for me at least. So overall, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I would get another one of these for sure, and I would probably get some to kind of send out to my beer loving friends who are really into nice tart kettle sours. Just because this one hits all the notes, has a nice sweetness to it. The tropical fruit flavors of this are in your face. And overall, just a really, really fantastic kettle sour. So big shout outs to Great Notion for coming out with this one. It was absolutely fantastic. Other than that, let's see. What's my final rating going to be? I think I'm going to give this one a really, really solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is where I'm going to leave it. Really, really good. If you get your hands on this one, Kentucky, you might be able to find some Great Notion stuff near you. I know you've gotten some of their stuff in the past. But if you can get your hands on pretty much anything from Great Notion, if you like sours, their sours are fantastic. I'm trying to remember if I've had some of their IPAs. I think I might have at one point. I just don't remember it. But anybody that's a sour fan out there in chat right now, if you can get yourself anything from Great Notion, you will not be disappointed most likely. The flavors are all there. Their beer, they really have a nice like honing of their craft when it comes to making their sours. Hopefully I'll be able to review some IPAs and like some stouts for them in the future. Just keeping an eye out on what drops on Tavor and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, yeah, really, really solid 8 out of 10. And pretty much that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It will help me out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. It'll let you know when I ever go live doing another review. I have another review tomorrow, and then I probably will be able to get one done Thursday for Throwing Down Thursday before I have to go to work, because I'm working Thursday, Saturday, Sunday for our release for our Skittle Sours we're releasing over the brewery, so it's going to be pretty busy over there, so I'm pretty excited. I'm really ready to kind of try that stuff since I'm one of the people who brewed them, so it's a really, really cool situation. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to kind of get more involved with stuff that Great Notion does, they actually have an app that's available on Android and iPhone. So you can download the app and kind of show they have their mini version of Untapped over there, to where you drink any of their beers, you check them and you get like points and all that stuff. And the more points you get for like drinking their things and purchasing stuff for their store through the app, you get like different rewards where you can possibly get beers shipped to you or shirts or all that kind of stuff. And you kind of go up and there's different rankings with Great Notion's app. It's a really, really cool kind of thing they're doing over there. But if you want to get the real thing of what checking in beers and getting badges is all about, get yourself on Untapped. It's a great platform. You can see people like me over there, Kentucky, Ian, Duchess is over there. Let's see, the Typhons, Sean and Lizzie, the Angry Hippies themselves. Lee, not the real Gerard Butler's over there. Who knows? Maybe we might. I don't know if New Wave Dave is just drinking some beer. Maybe you can get him on Untapped. So let's see if we can convince New Wave Dave to get himself on Untapped and start checking in some brews. he might be another person you can add over there. But other than that, that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get your hands on stuff from Great Notion, always going to recommend using Tavor. It's a great platform that I use. It just depends on where you live and what kind of laws that are available to you when it comes to shipping alcohol and that stuff. So when you download the app, Tavor will pretty much have you put in your zip code right away, and they'll let you know if they can ship to you. If they can ship to you, they'll make sure to kind of put stuff on the list that's available to you, stuff that you normally can't get your hands on. So if you're in the Midwest, you might be able to see some stuff from Great Notion showing up. Or if you're on the East Coast, you may be able to see stuff from Great Notion since they're on the other side of the country. So overall, yeah, absolutely fantastic. I see what you did there, Woodsucky. Very nice. But other than that, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to say it like I always say before we get the hell out of here. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And I'll see you all next time. Cheers.